Review time. Got a noob. We have a Fakher upside down. Golden seal Bahrainin apple. It's a red apple. I'd show you the box. I threw it out though. It was stupid and didn't keep it around. I expected sort of a anise. I just said that wrong. It's anise flavor out of it. Just because of prior experience with AF apple flavors, but it's not as bad as I anticipated. Compared to like double apple, which I've had a lot of bad luck with. So I figured I'd share, considering I have something new and I got some ghetto coals. Locally, they're like Chinese-made coconut naturals, but they split if you drop them too hard. And the ash isn't actually that bad. It's actually better than Shishiko, but the heat is really, really unstable, and you don't get a lot of smoke and you get a lot of burn. I've worked with them a lot though in the past when I was new at this, and luckily know how to move them around so that way I don't cause as much damage as possible. AF Golden is really good so far. I have a couple more to pick up locally that I found. They sound good, so I will be attempting those shortly as well. One's like a black grape, and there was a crap. I can't think of the other one, but I'll give a couple puffs and let you know what I think of the flavor. You still get kind of that double apple flavor in it, but not as hard. It's more like a red apple skin that you're smoking. A lot nicer, not as straight up licorice flavor that you get out of a double apple flavor from almost any brand. I like it. I'm actually going to smoke it a lot, to be honest. I'll actually finish this one. I've got a what is it, Golden Escandrani, which is supposed to be a green apple, and it tastes a lot like pie crust. I think I reviewed that one already. Yeah, I did. And I actually like this one better, believe it or not. And then this is more along the lines of a double apple kind of flavor. A lot more pleasant, though. Not as I don't even know the word. I don't want to say harsh because harsh isn't the right flavor. The right claim towards the flavor of the shisha either. It's really hard to pin down, other than like the red apple skin flavor. It's not like biting into a. What? I'm doing a review. Sorry. You don't get that like, the apple. What is the word? Not pulp. Whatever the hell the apple inside is. But it's still identifiable if you know what it is. Smoking it straight up, I don't know if I'd pin it down right away, but seeing the packaging, you can. It's one of those. Smell, I haven't done yet actually. Let's see. It's kind of strange that I don't do that. I think everybody else does before they smoke this, but I'm just like, pack it up. I don't think about it. I don't know. Bitter apple kind of smell to it. I don't know what to attribute that to either. I use that description a lot, but it's one of those again that I can't identify. Not as like, oh god, here we go, double apple things. I think that would be really interesting with a mint, which I'll have to try. I get some AF mint later this week from hookah-shisha.com, and I'm going to attempt that one. I think that'll be really, really good together, to be honest. I had a really long day, so I'm sorry if I'm umming a lot, or you know what I'm meaning, or whatever else. I have a tendency to overuse when I do reviews and be boring and unentertaining. But as far as flavor goes, I'm impressed. Um, versus what I would have thought I would have gotten out of this. I will give it for clouds. Sort of getting towards the end of Coles. I didn't have an opportunity to start this until about 5 minutes ago, so let me see what I'm pulling now. I didn't even look. It's hard to judge with these Coles too, just because of how finicky they are. But like any AF, nice big clouds out of it. Probably with Coconut is like a 9.5. Almost all AF Goldens pull really, really nice clouds. It's a nice smooth flavor too. Like the AF Golden Escandrani is kind of has a harsh feeling in your lungs. You take a big rip and you get that like kind of sore in your diaphragm feel if you take too large a rip. And these Coles burn really hot, so I think it's more the flavor itself than the Coles or the type of shisha that it is. Flavor-wise, I want to give it like 8.4. That sounds fair. It's really good, and I went out of my way to try something I thought I would finish eventually, but might not off the bat, destroy the whole 250 in like a week. And I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm glad I like it. I want to encourage anybody to try this. If you're avoiding double apple because of the anise flavor, try this one. You still get a little bit of that, but it's more of a natural apple flavor than you get out of a double apple. Double apple is just too overpowering of an anise flavor for me, and it does. I don't really necessarily feel it's apple related in any sense. So that's that. I'm gonna pull a couple clouds and then in the video. I can't believe I actually made that little commentary in that much time, but I'm gonna end it. Just as a side note, too, the initial smoke is much more anise flavored than the continued smoke. Like as you get about 5 minutes in, that starts to disappear, and you get a lot more apple flavor out of it. Try it out, and I've got a link in the sidebar if you want to order some. I'm sure they have it in stock at Hookah Shisha, and again, you can find a coupon if you want to message me ahead of time. That helps me continue these, as I said in the past, and that can help you. So feel free to use that, and I will see you next time. Good night.